British Columbia Institute of Technology acknowledges that our campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Welcome in to your 10:30 sports update. I am your host, Elijah Ford. Team Canada's men's hockey team has taken down Team Czechia 4-3 in overtime of the quarterfinals in one of the most exciting games we have seen in the Olympics. An opening goal by North Vancouver's Macklin Celebrini off a Connor McDavid assist opened the scoring. The Czechs were not to be deterred, though, and rallied back soon after with goals by Lucas Sedlak and David Pasternak to give Canada its first deficit of the entire tournament. Facing adversity, though, Canada came out flying in the second period, securing 9 more shots on goal than the Czechs during that frame, including a shot by Nathan MacKinnon on the power play, which tied the game at 2-2. The story of that period, however, was team captain Sidney Crosby leaving the game with an apparent lower body injury after a hit by Radko Gudas. Crosby did not return to the game. The third period was a back-and-forth affair with both teams playing quite timidly, trying not to make a mistake. That dam was broken with only 7 minutes left when Andre Palat scored on Jordan Bennington to give Czechia a 3-2 lead. Canada played desperation hockey after that, and it paid off with a great tip by Nick Suzuki, who replaced Sidney Crosby on his line off of a play which he started that tied the game with 4 minutes left for the Canadians. In overtime, play was mainly controlled by the Canadians and was finished with Mitch Marner scoring an all-time beauty goal to give Canada the 4-3 win, a trip to the semifinals, and a guaranteed medal in the men's Olympic tournament. Post-game, Olympic hockey analyst Elliot Friedman called it maybe the greatest hockey game he has ever seen. In other men's hockey news, Team Switzerland has taken a 2-0 lead over Team Finland in its quarterfinal matchup. Goals by Nino Niederreiter and Damien Riot have given the Swiss a great opportunity to upset the Finns, who are one of the medal favorites heading into the tournament. That game currently has 5 minutes to go in the second period. Kickoff for the 2026 FIFA World Cup in Vancouver is less than 5 months away, and preparations are underway for an expected increase in visitors. Our reporter Avia Boulay has more.
The World Cup is set to bring thousands of fans to the city, increasing travel demand across the region. Hosting a global event of this scale requires expanded and accessible transit options. TransLink says that it's managed large crowds in the past. During Taylor Swift's Eras tour stop in Vancouver, the Transit Authority reported more than 1.9 million customers journeying over the concert weekend. The World Cup is scheduled to begin in June of 2026, with 7 matches set to be played in Vancouver. Avia Boulay, BCIT News.
Sticking with women's soccer, Chloe Lacasse will return to Canada's national women's soccer team for the She Believes Cup next month. She hasn't laced her boots for Canada since October 2024 after she ruptured her ACL and sprained her MCL playing for the Utah Royals, her National Women's Soccer League club. Lacasse is one of 7 players joining the Canadian roster that closed out 2025 in Japan. Brooklyn Courtnall is another after receiving her first senior call-up to be a part of the 24-player roster announced today after last representing Canada at the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup in Costa Rica in 2022. Moving to basketball, Kyrie Irving will not play this season as the star guard for the Dallas Mavericks continues his recovery from a knee injury sustained almost a year ago. The 9-time All-Star made the announcement 2 days before the Mavericks returned from the All-Star break. Dallas is currently on a 9-game losing streak and out of playoff contention. Irving tore the ACL in his left knee on March 3rd. This will be the first time in his 15-year career that he has missed an entire season. We have a great day of sports today as day 12 of the Olympics rolls on, with the U.S. men's ice hockey team playing against the streaking Swedes at 12:30 this afternoon. Also on deck are the final rounds of the men's 500-meter speed skating, where Canadians Stephen Dubois and William Danjanu will both be competing, both starting in the number 1 position. Thank you for tuning in to your 10:30 sports update. I've been Elijah Ford for BCIT's The Crow.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT.
It's your career, your vision, your goal. Navigate it your way. Flexible learning is designed for you. Learn a new skill or earn a degree at your own pace. BCIT, flexible learning for a complex world.